Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I'm Tamilore Akinkwolye, and these are the stories we're following at the moment. The federal government of Nigeria has announced the scholarship awards for tertiary students in the country. The announcement was made by the Federal Ministry of Education on Wednesday night, April 2nd, 2024, in a statement signed by DD Esther Wilson Jack, the Ministry Permanent Secretary. According to the statement, all applicants must be full-time students of any tertiary institution in the country. And Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State has unveiled the new retirement age for teachers in Osun public schools, setting it at 65 years old with a corresponding length of service requirement of 40 years. He reaffirmed the importance of adhering to approved guidelines as a prerequisite to enjoy the new retirement age and length of service. And a circular issued by Ayonleye Aino, the head of service, on Tuesday in Osogbo, the governor said there is need for strict compliance with the outlined guidelines. The Commissioner for Information and Culture for Abia State, Okey Kanu, says the state government is plans to implement a pension contributory scheme for civil servants. This announcement was made at a press briefing following the state executive meeting in the State House, Umuahia, on Tuesday. According to Kanu, these significant strides have been made in preparing for the transitioning to the new scheme. He also conveyed the state government's commitment to implementing measures aimed at streamlining the pension payment process, thereby providing pensioners with a sense of inclusion. And on business, Nigerian crude maintained its premium status as investors sold higher than the FG budget benchmark on oil, and as oil traders eyed concerns around crude and fuel supplies following Ukrainian attack on Russian refineries and the potential for a widening of the Israel-Hamas war to more directly including Iran. Nigeria recorded extra revenue of $13 per barrel at the current price of $91 per barrel, while the country's 2024 budget was based on $77 per barrel and 1.78 million barrels per day. And on the global scene, the newly elected president of Senegal, Diomaye Faye, has appointed popular opposition figure and political ally Ousmane Sonko as a prime minister barely hours after being sworn in as president. Sonko, 49, was detained in prison alongside Faye a few months before the election, a move many believe was politically motivated. The firebrand politician, who was regarded as the main opposition to the government of Macky Sall, the now former president, was barred from running for president after being charged with leading an insurrection. And finally, on sports, Spanish police on Wednesday arrested Luis Rubiales, the disgraced former chief of the Spanish Football Federation. Rubiales was detained at Madrid's airport after returning from a trip to the Dominican Republic. The former head of Spanish football is being investigated for alleged acts of corruption and improper management in connection with the rehabilitation of the Seville Stadium and the staging of the Super Cup football match in Saudi Arabia. And that's all we have at the newsroom at the moment. Join us at the top of the hour for more stories.